Okay, welcome to the presentation on how to make online home links to communicate with students and probably parents as well. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about and show you is that there are many different ways of putting documents onto the internet so that they can be accessed by lots of people. One of the ways is by doing blogs. So if I just search for blogs, and I think Blogger is the Google product that allows you to create a blog. So you could make a blog, and it's pretty easy. There's plenty of tutorials if you look on YouTube for this kind of thing, and you just sign in with your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, then you go to Get Started and you can create a Google account. Okay. All the things I'm going to show you actually are going to be the Google products because they're very stable, and I don't think Google's going to go out of business anytime soon, whereas a lot of things on the internet do start up and disappear. So here you go, you just stick in your, if you've already got an email address, you put it in here, password, and so on, and you just go about the normal process of creating an account. But I think the simplest and easiest way to start would be to go to Documents on the Google homepage and sign in, or create an account and sign in, and you can make documents here and then publish them to the web. Okay, so I've just signed in. If you don't have a Google account, you'd need to make an account, and then you can sign in and start creating new documents. So if you look here in the top left-hand corner, it says Create New. So I'm going to go to Create New Document. Okay, and it's opened up a new window, and in here is a HTML editor. It's just loading up. Still downloading. Internet's a bit slow. So just leave that to finish. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now I have got a new document, and if you notice as well, it looks very much like Microsoft Word or any other kind of word editing package. So let's make an example document. All the tabs and that, they're pretty self-explanatory. For instance, center align, I'm going to put the text in the center. I want it bold and underlined and a little bit bigger for the title, and I'll call it physics, or let's call it, yeah, physics online home link. Okay, and now I'll align back, go back to smaller font size, and so basically I could say, you know, this term we will be studying, and then I could also maybe you know, I'd have a list, and I can bullet point that list or whatever. I mean, it's exactly like Word. So I could create my list, a couple of bullet points, and let's just say vectors, speed, I don't know. Okay, and then another thing which I think is a really good idea if you're going to make this kind of thing for students is as a teacher, you've probably come across thousands and thousands of really useful resources, but you know the students will probably never look at them. So what you can do is create a bank of resources. So maybe you'd put useful websites or videos. Oh, I misspelled something. Always misspell things. Useful with one L. Okay. Useful websites, colon, and then you could go ahead and find those useful websites for students to look at. So you can put them in as links. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, I know a good website which is BBC Bite Size. What I also might do is, I know of some useful videos on YouTube, which they could, there's thousands of tutorials on YouTube now. People are doing this a lot, creating, actually I just want to go straight to YouTube, creating online tutorials. I've made quite a few myself, like this one. And so for instance here is specifically Capacity Explained, a video I made, but there's thousands made by other people as well. And I'm going to just take that link and go back to here. In fact, just because I'm talking in my ear, I've got the link copied, and I'm going to highlight a piece of text. I know this says vectors, it should really say specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity. Okay, and then I can highlight that, click on the link, insert link, and I want to make it go to the YouTube video, link to the web address. Okay, fine. Okay, so now if a student was to click on this, that's where they'd go. Alright, so now let's look at publishing it. Google Documents will automatically save your document as you go along. In the top right hand corner it says share. If I click on share, publish to the web, okay? So you click on publish to the web, and then you wait a few seconds. It should come up with a, did I click on that? Publish to the web. Yep, here we go, okay. Automatically republish when changes are made. What that means is that if you modify this document or change it as you go along, it will automatically update what people see as well. So you don't have to fiddle too much, it's automatically done. Okay, so let's start publishing. Are you sure you want to publish document? Okay. Right, now I've now got basically an URL which you can follow to go to that web page that I've just created. Okay, if I copy this URL, and just to show you what I mean, you can then give this URL to students to go to look at your online home link. Although this URL is a little bit big and a bit hard to write, you would never remember this. So here is the web page I've just made. You can access this from any computer anywhere in the world. Okay, and that link, again, I can click on it and it should take me to the video, and as it does, I go back and it just works like a normal web page. But you don't want to go giving this out to people because they'll never remember what it is. So probably the best thing to do is give this to your IT manager. They can put it on the school website, or if you want to hand it out to students, you can copy the URL and go to a website called tinyurl.com, which is for shortening URLs. So tinyurl.com, I think that's it. I'll just search that and see what comes up. Shorten a long URL into a tiny URL. That's what I want to do. So enter your long URL. Make my URL tiny. Okay. Okay, so go on and make my alright, I've done it once. Okay, so here it is. So this is the new tiny URL. That's all I need to remember now. That's all I can give out to students. And it's just tinyurl.com 6HGF6AU. And if I go to that now, let's just do a new window, that's where it should take me. Okay, and there we go. So hopefully you find that useful. I may have gone a bit quick, but I'm hoping to support this with in-class teaching as well. So if you've got any questions, suggestions, or would like any help, you can always put a comment on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much.